Shout out to everybody. I want to talk to y'all real quick. Real quick, I do want to say this. I'm seeing everything that's going on. It's going to be a blog, probably some stuff that y'all may not want to hear about. Like, it is what it is. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to K-Shine. Shout out to everybody. Let me just give my point of view and my thoughts on this, right? I'm trying to look at this as objectively as I can. Obviously, we want to see K-Shine, you know what I mean, go out, battle, get his money, do whatever he wants to do. But at the end of the day, he's in a contract. You know what I mean? And K-Shine is saying, like, yo, like, why they keep asking me or acting like I'm in a contract with them and I'm not in contract with them, let me out. Like, if you saying let me out of the contract, you're in a contract. You see what I'm saying? This ain't dissing K-Shine or nothing like that, but him trying to get the fans to say free, you know, K-Shine and things like that. I get what he's trying to do, but at the end of the day, he may be in contract unless you can furnish something showing that, you know, if the daylight battle didn't go down, you know, the contract is void. You know, it's like if you can't do anything like that, it looks like you in contract, bro. You know, so you got to look at it from URL standpoint. It's like, okay, I give this guy 15. This is what K-Shine said, bro. I was trying not to say it. This is what he said, bro. So he goes on Angry Fans Live, right? K-Shine goes ahead and says that he was given $15,000 basically not to battle with the ops. Is what it is. Who the ops is or who those people are, you know, you ain't read between the lines with that, but he's basically saying he was given $15,000 not to battle with the ops, bro. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section below about that. Beasley responds to everything in terms of K-Shine being mad and wanting to be off of the URL, and he's basically saying, yo, he's got an obligation. You know, if you want to be out of the URL or off of the URL, you're going to have to pay the money that you've been paid. I don't know. Listen, Sean, I'm just saying. I don't know, right? Have you been in a situation where you've been getting installments or money, you know what I mean, when you're not active to keep money flowing in? Situations like that, they may feeling like they, you know, may want their money back. Is it a situation where, you know, they gave you money ahead of time for a battle that didn't happen and they may want their money back from that? I'm just saying, you know, at the end of the day, y'all got to look at it as a business. Yeah, we all emotional as fans, and we looking like, yeah, just let K-Shine go. Like, why hold on to him? But if you give somebody money, you know, and you're in a contractual obligation with somebody, and they don't want to fulfill the obligation, they just want to go over here and make money, what are you going to do as a company? You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. He's going ahead and putting videos out showing that Jack Boy Maine looked healthy, you know, instead of looking sickly like what was said. I remember when I was there, you know, in New York, it was kind of like people were talking and whispering like, yo, something going on with Jack Boy, something going. So I don't know, you know, whether or not it's real or not, you know, what Jack Boy had seizures. Jack Boy ended up responding and talking about it. K-Shine said he had 3 rounds ready. The battle didn't go down. He's out of the contract, his obligation. He don't have to fulfill. Y'all tell me how that sounded, y'all. To me, you might still have to, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he might have been sick, but you might still have to do that battle, you know, or make it up with another battle. K-Shine saying a lot. He went on Angry Fan. He was saying a lot. He's saying things like, he actually said this in a live. He talking about, yo, like, they're releasing, like, Hollow the Dime, me versus Hollow the Dime, making it look like to the fans that, you know, I'm falling off, you know, and they're controlling, like, they got me, like, I'm losing on the app, like, all these battles I'm losing on the app so that they can keep me in a contract, you know what I'm saying, and say, oh, well, take this person because you're not as hot as you used to be. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. I do remember, K-Shine, you did lose, like, some battles. You know, I got to keep it real with that. But at the end of the day, K-Shine is K-Shine. You know, I think he's a valuable person. They obviously think he's valuable. They're going to pay you $15,000 not to battle with the ops. He's saying things about Beasley like, yo, I don't care about security. You know, don't play with me. I don't know. This situation is getting kind of out of hand. It's getting out of hand. But as far as K-Shine, he feels like he wants to go somewhere. He said he talked to a lawyer, right? He said it in his live. If you talk to a lawyer will be able to tell you whether or not they got you in a contract or you're not in a contract. So it looks like he wants URL to release something saying that K-Shine doesn't owe them anything because they could be liable, in a suit if they end up booking K-Shine if he's in a contract. If you owe me money, I am not going to release anything showing that you out of a contract when you owe me money. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to put yourself in their shoes, but at the same time, if you shine, you just want to go. You don't want to deal with this. So how I think about it, he's in the contract, from what it looks like. But, you know what I mean? You don't think he's in a contract? Then he should be able to go wherever he want to go, But it looks like he's in a contract. Shout out to K-Shine. Shout out to, I think it's unfortunate. Yeah, URL don't want this backlash and, you know what I mean? Like, people to be talking about this. They got other things that they're working on. They're trying to move on to, like, bigger and better things in 2023, in terms of what they want to do with their brand. Yeah, they don't want to be focused on this or have artists look at this and like, yo, like, this is why we don't want to sign. I see Big K, he's saying stuff like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Kind of pointing attention to it. Like, they don't, A-Ward, he ain't say nothing, but, like, this kind of, like, is why A-Ward don't want to sign a contract. Y'all can get into a deal with somebody and want to get out and can't. You know what I mean? Shout out to A-Ward. He kind of, is why he stayed out of a contract. So, but at the end of the day, this is where we at. As far as Easy to Block Captain and Hitman Holla, this is what I want to say about that. I knew Remy Ma was going to start booking male battlers. I knew this was going to happen. She did before, but I knew she was going to start going for the high tier battle. Y'all got to think, bro. She like $400,000 in a hole. She's going to end up booking some of this talent. You don't think she's standing around trying to see what's going on? She know Easy is lit. She know Hitman Holla is lit. She booked the battle. Now, from what I understand, the battle is still going down. We can all go on, line and talk about, oh, this battle ain't happened. It's been blocked from the URL, from Chrome 23. I listened to Hitman's live, what he was talking about. He didn't say the battle's not going down. He specified that it was an attempt to block the battle. Now, he's saying, like, Easy to Block Captain, stand firm. You know what I mean? Don't give in. It's easy for him to say that because he's not in contract. You see what I'm saying? Now, if Easy's going to go ahead and do the battle, maybe URL could maybe work something out with Remy Ma. I don't know. But when you in a contract, you in the contract. So I don't know. Shout out to Easy. Shout out, I don't know the specifics of his contract. They couldn't even read Jerk's paperwork. They probably ain't reading his contract right. So I don't know. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just like, when you're in a contract, you in a contract. But as far as that battle, yeah, if I'm Hitman, I'm going to tell him to do the battle. I'm going to come back to battle rap and battle somebody that's hot. URL ain't booked Hitman in 6 years. It's been 6 years since they booked. Let that sink in. It's been about 6 years since they booked Hitman Holla. He wants probably around $100,000 a battle. Probably around that. Beasley said a lot of these prices that people say they want, they don't be real. You know what I'm saying? He said it in the video. Talk about different battlers. Maybe Hitman wants something high and they don't want to pay it. You know what I mean? Like, you got to think about it. Like, he's been battling on Rare Breed Entertainment. Why would they want to book you if you've been doing that and making in their eyes, the ops lit? And then you like arguably lost to Cassidy. You lost to Calico, and then you lost to Bill Collector. And you see what I'm saying? Like, to them, they're like, yo, you want 100,000? No. But Hitman Holla's a million view battler, right? So if I'm Easy to Block Captain, that's somebody I don't care about none of that. That's somebody I want to battle. Now, how I'm looking at it, like, being real, Easy to Block Captain could lose this battle. Like, y'all not even, like, thinking about that. He could lose this battle. Regardless of what I just said, this is still Hitman Holla. He gets on stage and start wilding. We thought Rock could beat him. Look what happened. You know what I'm saying? So he could lose this battle. You got this battler that you done just went ahead, made hot. He may have signed a contract, whatever. Y'all made him, they made him hot. Easy to Block Captain is lit right now. He's been winning the battles on it, you know what I mean? On his own. He's been winning the battles, right? But he's a hot commodity right now. He's your artist, whether or not he signed a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 year deal. He's in a contract. You got to like talk to your folks who you're in contract with before you start jumping around and like, I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying like, what, you got to talk to people. You can't be with Def Jam talking about, oh, I'm about to do a record with, you know what I'm saying, like Sony. They're gonna be like, what? Yeah, I'm about to do it. You know what? They ain't going for that. You know, it's the same deal. You know, so did they try to block the battle? I don't know. I seen Remy Ma. You know, K-Shine was talking to Remy Ma like in his comments when he was live, and Remy Ma saying she ain't scared of their lawyers. You know, so what does that mean? I don't know. Is this marketing and promotion? A lot of times I do want to say this, right? And I'm not technically saying with this, but it's other things that's going on. I ain't talking about. Sometimes things seem like what it is and it's not. Sometimes things, you know, may not seem like what it is and it is that. You know, so you don't know what to believe. We consumers at the end of the day, sitting back watching this just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we just consumers. At the end of the day, we don't know the interconnectings behind. We don't know if Smack or Beasley maybe hit Remy like, yo, you know, like, yeah, you can just do it. Like, it ain't no big deal. We don't know. We all speculating. You know, Hitman, he's in spaces like getting everybody amped and talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, why would he do that? You know what I mean? If the chance of it going through is gonna go, you know what I mean? I didn't hear it was blocked. That's all I'm saying. You know, but it could be blocked. I don't know. Easy to Block Captain ain't really said nothing about it. You know, but he's still in contract. Whether or not we like it or not, I want to see him versus Hitman to see what's gonna happen. You know, they both been talking heavy. I want to see it. You know what I mean? But I kind of don't, because I kind of see that they kind of cool. I don't like seeing battles when people cool. Like when him and Goods and Hitman and certain people go back, I want to see that. You know, but now that they cool, I just want to see who's going to win. But at the end of the day, this is their art. This is URL's artist. You know, y'all got to think about that. You know, and he could lose this battle. I got Easy winning. You know what I mean? But he could lose the battle. Like, let's be clear. This is battle rap. Anything can happen at any given. We didn't think Kid Slade could beat Rock. Anything can happen. You can have an off night. Anything. You know, you got to think about, like, Easy to Block Captain just battle Big T, right? Battle Academy. Like, I heard somebody say, yo, P said that they allowed them to have that battle. You know, maybe he went through the proper channel, like, asking them, like, yo, like, what you think about this battle? Like, maybe he, you know what I mean? Who knows? You know, but Easy to Block Captain, he wants YouTube drops. A lot of these artists, this is what they're after. The YouTube drops. If I'm Easy to Block Captain, I'm just on like that show 10. I just did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm telling everybody I battle and they won't drop any of my battles. I need a YouTube drop. This is what I'm be looking at. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a YouTube drop as best as I can. I understand what his mind is. You know, but at the same time, you a contract. If he's in contract, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta handle that with them. You know what I mean? Regardless of what Hitman's saying or Remy's saying, you gotta handle that with them. You know what I mean? Because they can put you in a situation. You know, as far as K-Shine, yeah, he's mad. He's wilding out. I'll be mad too if I want to just go. But there's money attached to this. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could just go and not do the battle. You saying you don't want to battle on URL? Man, I ain't about to battle on the URL. I ain't never battling over there. You already said they sending lawyers. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it objectively. You already said they sending lawyers. You know what I mean? For X, Y, and Z or whatever. You know, you might want to think about that. They could tie you up in litigation. This is a contract. You know what I mean? Like, if you obviously showing them online you don't rock with them. Things could get dark. I don't want it to go like that. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to just end amicably. You know what I'm saying? Because URL may get different artists in the future. I may want to see K-Shine go back and battle. You know what I mean? To be honest. But all this is necessary. He feels like it is. You know what I mean? And Beasley responded to this quick. You know, he said he ain't seen none of the video. This is what he said. But he responded to it on 15 Minutes of Fame. Then he responded to it on Hip Hop Is Real. You know, so he's making it clear. He's not running from nothing. It's a contract. It's business. It's not personal. You know what I mean? And sometimes with things like this, they may want you to battle somebody you don't want to battle. You know what I mean? Or, you know, you feel like, yo, the daylight battle was supposed to happen. Daylight didn't want to battle. Like, I shouldn't have to battle like a real sick or now battle somebody else. And I'm trying to battle Jack Boy Maine and then that don't happen. And then now you want me to battle somebody else. Just, you know what I mean? Like, this looked like a conspiracy. I just want to go. I understand all that because it don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I was there. You were ready to battle. I seen you like at the bottom of the stairs. You know what I'm saying? You was ready to battle. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It could be frustrating on your part. But URL, he's saying like, yo, they don't want to market me. They don't want to promote me. But this ain't the first time he tried to leave. You know, so they may be looking at that like, yo, you want me to market you and promote you and make you hot for you to go over there? Like, I'm just looking at it from both sides. It might not seem like it. That's what I'm looking at it. Both sides. You know what I mean? But shout out to K-Shine. Shout out to everything he got going on. You know, he said he got like 5 or 6 plates he can get from a different league. You know, but the leagues right now, they don't want to make a move until they're smart. They don't want to make a move until they know that you are out of that contract. You know, when you got caffeine and they got big bank like that and they taking people to court, they already got ARP tied up in litigation. You know what I'm saying? Or that company in litigation. Or whatever they doing. You know, so it's like they gotta think about this before they make a move. You know what I mean? So shout out to K-Shine, shout out to everything he got going on. Shout out to Easy, shout out to Hitman. I think Easy deserves looks. You know, when you put in that much work and you've been serious about your craft and winning battles, you deserve a YouTube drop, I feel like. You know, but was that in the contract? I can feel however I want to feel, but isn't it a contract? When Howlin' is dealing with these people, it's going to hit YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Murder Mook dealing with them. Yo, yeah, you could have it on the app for a while. It's got to hit YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's like what's negotiated. You might look at a deal like 3 years. Let's see what I can do in 3. Man, 5 years. Let's see what I can do in 5 years. Battle a couple people here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's going to fly by. You might get super lit. You want to go, Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lit. He want to, like, yo, like the label do it. Like, I can go over here and make money. I'm lit. Where'd you get lit from? You know what I mean? Which league did you get lit from? But now you want to go. I'm just saying what it is. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Easy the Block Captain. I think he's one of the best in terms of marketing. Him, Averb, Rock, and Stumbles right now. You know what I'm saying? They know how to market. I think he's one of them. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? But shout out to K-Shine. Shout out to everybody. I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about K-Shine. Chill out. He wilding. He like, I don't care. They try to pay me $15,000 not to battle with the ops. He telling everything. He said, I don't care. Yo, Hollow kind of said something like that. You know, but you got to think, like, if they paying you like that, what else were they doing? Did they give you money like here and there when you weren't battling? They may want all that back, like a label. Like, we ain't thinking like that. Like a label, like a record label. You an artist. I used to work at Island Def Jam, but like at a record label, if you an artist and they start giving you like money here and there, they gonna want that back. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, yeah, we give you advance. So here's some money. Yeah, we want that money back. You know, is that the same with battle rap? I don't know. What the contract say? Can you show the contract? Are you in an NDA? You can't. Who knows? You know, but at the end of the day, man, I want nothing but great things for K-Shine, and I want URL to just move on and do what they gonna do, because this don't look good, bro. This don't look good, especially if y'all got newer artists wanting to sign contracts and get involved with the URL. This sitting here lingering like this, pause, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that is not that's not a good look. Figure out a way around that. If Beasley, you can't talk to him, send somebody else. It's like it's a bunch of y'all. Send somebody else to talk to him. If he don't want to hear nothing, you know, and he just decides to go his own way and do whatever he wants to do, it's business. When people do that in business, it's consequences for doing stuff like that. It's called the courts. I'm not saying they should do it. I'm just saying It's what happens. You know, like to stay away from all of that, handle business how business is supposed to be handled. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody. Ahmad, come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. When y'all saw them contracts, read them. Read them. Ain't nothing wrong with reading a little bit. Is URL sending them contracts with legalese in there? Like, you know, you can't, it look like the Constitution, like you can't really, people can't decipher what it said. Looks like the King James version of the law. Like they can't read it. It's like, what is going on? This should be clear. This is the contract. This is the battle you're supposed to do. This is what you're going to get paid. You know what I mean? It's what it is. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out. Come rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.